That was the hardest chess game I have ever played in my life. Here is the thread, ladies and gentlemen. I DM'd him, good luck today, or tweeted at him, all right? He replied, you're done for. I said, loser has to post a picture on their Instagram in a cat-made outfit. He said, unlike you, I don't own a cat-made outfit. To which I replied, oh, I'm MrBeast. I can't afford a cat-made. It's a cat-made outfit, bro. You literally walk around going, and I quote,
this is a Lamborghini.
Okay, so he's got a Lambo, but he can't afford a cat-made outfit. And then he said if he can go white pieces first, then it's a deal. So Chess.com, make sure he gets white pieces first. If it's black pieces first, I abort. We talk for a bit, and I say, all right, well, if this chess match goes awry for you, let's do heads of poker. You know what his next message was? Deal, 100K. Does he think the subathon is still happening? Does he think I'm sleeping on stream? 100 racks. No shot. No shot. Stop calling me poor. Stop calling me poor because I can't do a $100,000 heads up match. That is actually bullying. It's poor shaming.
Okay, started. I'm going to try
And then, oh, no,
one more time.
I think if Hess
We've got Ludwig's perspective up. He's playing the Scandinavian defense as he did in their game at PogChamps 3.
I think he was supposed to go something else. All right, we're just going to do a regular Scandi. Maybe it's with the white pieces? I'm forgetting.
After Ludwig developed the bishop to f5, the pawn on b7 was hanging, and it's not only about the pawn, but the rook that was trapped in the corner. MrBeast would have been up a lot of material. Ludwig was looking at that part of the board, but was too focused on his own development, getting the knight out, pushing the pawn, castle, and it was missed by both players that bishop takes b7 would have been an extremely strong move for white.
Yeah, both opponents are tunnel visioning, but I must say, compared to MrBeast's last performance, I think that Ludwig is underestimating how much preparation he did. Like, he actually has a very comfortable position. I like this. He's gaining the space, kicking out this bishop. Beautiful development with the bishops. I think Ludwig was underestimating him a bit.
Just
all right.
Sticking with the plan.
Sticking with the plan, so he wanted to castle kingside. It looks like a very close matchup, and I love his pawn blunder. I think he's doing it on purpose, because if the queen takes the pawn, then you have rook b1, and the b7 pawn is in trouble, as well as the king. He's happy about it.
Here.
It's happening! Rook b1 now with whichever rook, and then the queen has to go. Rook takes b7. It's almost a checkmate attack then. The king will be in trouble.
Oh my God.
It's happening. He sees it.
Did he calculate this? All we got was those little happy
so.
groans, but I think that means, yes,
So
I see the
far.
mate.
So far, things are going good. Okay.
So many things are going very good for Jimmy,
boy.
indeed.
Okay.
Let's listen in.
So I just gotta keep firing things at him.
Keep
Now.
firing things.
Is he
indeed.
gonna? No, he didn't
double
see
up?
it. He's still attacking, but now Ludwig will have a chance to defend.
Yeah, it is still
right.
promising, and he's happy about it. But
Okay,
he
then we
could
bring
have
the
had
other rook
joy.
over. We are going full force on his king. I
full
don't care.
force. C6 blocks the diagonal. That's a good decision.
Dude, he's
But
crushing
but
it.
still, it is so difficult to defend. If the rook comes to b1, then b7 eventually will have to fall. If MrBeast pushes a4, that will help the attack of white by trading the a-pawn on b5, and then a potential sacrifice perhaps with knight takes b5, and then the rooks will be attacking with full force. That's the full force MrBeast was talking about. He just should
What the
not have.
hell?
He did it. He was going for
Dude.
it full force.
MrBeast had, okay, I was told that this man did like one
Let's
chess
go.
lesson.
We
with-
don't stop attacking.
He has been
Everything.
grinding.
If you're not on the left side of the board hitting his king, I don't want you. He can have my king. I don't.
That's the spirit.
He's killing it. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I'm feeling better. Oops. Sorry.
I think Ludwig Ludwig
Okay, what is this?
is gonna see now what Mr. Beast was up to. He was already
the fuck
calculating it
shenanigans did he think
earlier.
of?
I saw it earlier because
I
Mr.
take
Beast was
here-
ready to sacrifice his rook.
Fuck it.
He's looking very pleased.
Oh,
Very
to say,
pleased
our
and
most
very winning the
joyful-
queen.
Yo.
Winning
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
queen.
What a
Oh my
beautiful
gosh.
sack.
yo!
Yo.
He doesn't
Oh my
believe it.
gosh. Wait, this isn't supposed to happen. I didn't actually think I'd have a chance. Yo, you gotta be kidding me.
He's cutting the king.
Need
He
to get
took the
my
pawn, I
knight
believe, not just
here,
for the
and then
pawn,
I
but
need
to
to get
cut
my
the
rook
king on the
pointed at
e5, not let it flee.
Yo, is anyone else watching this? What? Am I
No,
about to win?
nobody's watching Mr. Beast. We have a whole
no.
produced show. He's like sitting, not streaming, like in his room. It's just a chill chess game. Nobody's watching.
I think he still can't believe that it's actually happening, that he's a few moves away from checkmating one of the favorites
Oh
for
my
the
god,
overall
it's gonna
win.
happen.
All right, now my new plan is to draw.
He's doing it. Oh my goodness. Wow.
He's doing it. King e7 and the pawn promotes next move. Textbook
happy.
technique.
I really thought I jinxed him. I really thought I did. You
I guess
see
we
the
can
smile
still jinx
emerging.
the game if it's gonna be stalemate. But Mr. Beast is back on his A game. He did miss a winning opportunity a couple of times earlier, but now let's see that technique and if he can checkmate and not stalemate.
Got plenty of time.
The king coming closer and he knows it. I think he
he's
knows
so
it.
happy. Wow.
Let's go!
What a win.
I can't believe I just beat him. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh. None of you thought I was going to beat this man. None of you. Look at that. That is right. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Did anyone just see what I just did? Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
Dude, he was cracked as shit. I told you guys, you guys had 90-10 odds. I was like, no shot. It's 90-10. Mr. Beast is good. He made me sweat last time, and he's making me sweat this time, too. He's goated, dude.
And now with the black pieces, can he hold it? He just needs a draw. It's a very different Mr. Beast in comparison to the one that played the first game with the all-in attack. He did so well in that game, and maybe some of his energy is being drained by that first game. It was a long game. In the end, it was a minor piece endgame that he had to win. But what a game it was for Mr. Beast. And I believe that even though Ludwig obviously is up a piece, he's the higher rated player, but everyone makes mistakes and Ludwig can still go wrong too. So I'm expecting that the evaluation bar will still have a few swings here and there. I can't believe that from a piece of it ended up being equal material, equal number of pawns. No, I'm very bad at counting. It's not equal number of pawns and not equal number of pieces if the bishop is taken.
He didn't see it last time. Never mind. My prediction is wrong. All right.
He ends up seeing it and capturing it. Let's listen in with Ludwig now. What a relief for him.
That we're 1,200 rated at best. All right. Get the knight out of there, first and foremost.
Get the knight out of there. He wants to win it as a king and pawn.
Second, let's block him from going to the right.
The only way we can confirm if there was some
Should have moved up.
under the table bribing is if we get a stalemate.
I think it will be a very unlikely scenario that Ludwig doesn't win this endgame. He seems to know and be very sure of what he's doing in this king and pawn endgame. He didn't even want the knight to be part of it.
He's got the whole back row.
Always looking for squares. He's very aware
I go
of
here,
the stalemate
he has
threat.
the whole back row. He's the
Many
whole back row.
squares, no stalemate.
I was joking about the bribing, but maybe I was right. Mr. Beast beating himself up. Wait,
Right?
no, Ludwig definitely just doing it for content. There's no way.
If I play G7, then I'm attacking this.
Okay, now he's switching.
This guy's
What is he
protecting.
doing?
The king blocks this square, and it's attacking this square.
There's
So
no
he
way
can
he doesn't
legally
know
go
how to
here.
win this.
In fact, it'll be a
He's
forced
super
move.
cautious about not stalemating. Now he realized that the king maneuver
then
he
if
was
my
aiming
next
for is not
move-
the best.
Imagining the king is here, and my pawn is here.
Let's
I'll
look
go
at
up
his
one,
arrows.
And then
He's
the
calling
king
Ludwig, Mr.
would be forced
Beast.
to go down.
Trying to call him.
Okay, I think he got it.
He can take me here, but it doesn't matter. I'll get a queen.
Now he has to be careful though, because if the king comes closer, that is a stalemate.
I mean,
Okay, let's
I've
go.
only heard of a few people who didn't answer Mr. Beast's phone call. It did not end well for them. You always pick up the phone when
Here?
Mr. Beast calls.
Very
Ludwig,
true.
what are you
Very
doing?
true.
Just gotta
The
keep that
money
square
you
open.
could get is much higher than this prize fund. There we go.
Checkmate on the board. What a comeback by Ludwig. Mr. Beast applauding Ludwig's
Oh!
performance in the second game. As you said, Andra, this means that we're gonna have our first ever tiebreaker in PogChamps 4. So we're gonna give the players a few minutes to get ready for a sudden death blitz game. It's going to be 3 minutes with 2-second increment, and the first player to win a game will win the match.
Hello.
Hey, I was gonna say, hurry up and end me. Jesus, it took you like 45 minutes to kill my last little piece there at the end.
Dude, I was
GG. Yeah, but
nervous,
good
all
luck.
right?
Well, I'm winning this next game. Sorry for beating you.
Why does he have to be better than me at chess?
He has the white piece. As a reminder, this is the tiebreaker. The rapid match, it was 1-1. Both have won one game each. And now whoever wins this game or the next game, whoever wins the first game, who is winning the match overall. 3 minutes with a 2-second increment. It's a lot shorter time control. Let's see who's going to be the speedier and more accurate player.
Oh my god, there's only 3 minutes? Ah! Oh my god. Oh, what?
I was wondering why Ludwig is taking it so chill. He now has realized that it's a blitz tiebreaker. Indeed, it's no
This is
longer
bad.
10
He's just
minutes
gonna take
rapid.
and then go here.
He doesn't have time to
23
think.
Indeed. He has to move the bishop. There's only one square. He's giving up the bishop too. Now it's going to be 2 pieces down. I think Ludwig will not let this chance slip with 2 pieces up.
Now there's no passed pawn. It's not that scary for white anymore, except for the time.
The time and the 2 extra knights. This is now also the rook with the knight fork. Ludwig is taking every single piece one by one.
Ludwig is cleaning it up. I mean, I know that Mr. Beast played some bullet, but I think Ludwig had a huge upper hand here.
It could only be this miraculous pass pawn that somehow, if it gets through the 7th rank, will it make it?
Yeah,
If b takes a6, b7, but now b8 is a threat and b takes c2 is a threat.
Wait a second. Oh my God.
B7,
White is winning.
Two squares to promote. 2 squares to promote, so he cannot stop both. But he's going to the wrong square with the king now. The knight can move away with a check.
Knight check. Oh God. Oh no, that was
so
that would have
close.
been
He had
so
to go
epic.
elsewhere. He had to go elsewhere. Now the rook stows the pawn. That was almost
so
a
close.
miracle. Absolute miraculous comeback it could have been.
Yep. Well, I don't think he's gonna. Last time Ludwig was baiting the stalemate, but he knows exactly what he's doing. He's bringing out the king. Could still potentially be stalemate, but no, Ludwig has no mercy. Literally 50. Wait. Oh, there was increment. I didn't realize there was increment.
Yes, there's a 2-second increment, so 3 minutes plus 2-second increment. He has now collected a lot of time, went all the way up to a minute.
No!
On the clock.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, we
Oh
have
my
another
God.
tiebreaker.
Yes.
I love Mr. B's reaction.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, actually, we don't
Oh
have
my
time to
God,
replay
they're
it.
not
This is
waiting.
Game on. Game on. They are not waiting. This is now the second blitz tiebreaker. Well, rook a4. Look at
I
that,
really
Mr.
like his
Beast.
active play. He's
He
been
loves
bringing
those
all
rook
his
swings.
pieces. Yeah, he really
Indeed.
does. That's true. Okay, nice defense. I would love to see some sneak attack over here on g2 with the bishop eyeing and potentially the rook.
G4. Jimmy going for the attack, even in an endgame. Will he play G3? G3 trying to undermine
Wow.
the E3 bishop's protection.
Dude, this plan, I don't know if that was his plan from the beginning, but this is genius.
If the pawn is taken, the bishop
defender.
drops. Indeed. So whether pawn takes or pawn push, the bishop drops. Ludwig should not touch that f pawn. Should play something else.
Leave it there. I think now. Oh. Okay, it looks like the line is trading the rooks. And then once you trade everything, white can win the pawn on g2. I mean, sorry,
Could
black.
be the case. The move order will matter though. He takes on f2 first, and that allows the bishop to guard e1 too. So now the g2 pawn will no longer be left alone.
So I'm assuming black, all they have to do is just keep this pawn defended.
Yes,
So-
you gotta keep that pawn defended. And going back to b6 wasn't really needed. That allows white to get a bit more space, maybe push b4 in the right moment. Still should be very difficult. Being extremely careful defending the pawn, and then he will push the c pawn. Good technique here by Ludwig, who put a lot of pressure on MrBeast in a drawn endgame, but even drawn endgames under time pressure, you can make a mistake, and that pawn push of MrBeast, the c pawn push, was the big mistake. He knows it. He knows that he might not get another chance at a stalemate with the queen down.
I mean, with Ludwig's performance today, if I was MrBeast, I'd say I'm 50-50. Just stayed hopeful. But no, I think Ludwig has learned his lesson too many times today.
I think he learned it. I think this will lead to a checkmate. He's taking the last pawn of MrBeast, making sure that he cannot lose on time. Or even if he loses on time, he wouldn't lose the full point.
Yep, I had a feeling, he wants to feel confident. He knows how to checkmate with 2 queens. There we go. Nice.
That was such an impressive match.
What did I do wrong?
What a relief for Ludwig.
Ludwig looks so relieved.
That was the hardest chess game I have ever played in my life.
MrBeast, it felt like you surpassed your own expectations. What a match it has been.
Yeah, it was funny because before the match, you guys said like, what was it? They bet 3 million points on Lud and only 100,000 on me. And I was like, oh no,
Yep.
now I gotta win. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as last year. Lud, you literally do the same thing every single game. I know your first 25 moves like the back of my head. I know the first 25 moves. I honestly could have pre-moved them all, but I was worried you would notice. And then, so I had to like literally sit here and count to 10 and then move and then count to 10. And there's like a part where there's a free pawn and I didn't take it because I still had 10 more moves to make. And I was just like, we're doing these. And like, I just had someone literally study your last like 200 games and like, you do the same thing every time. It's hilarious. So like we were at the exact spot 20 moves in that I knew we were going to be in.
I'm not going to stand for this defamation. Yes, it is true that I do the same moves. But last year, I thought you were like into chess because Queen's Gambit just came out. I thought you were like all hype on it. This year, all right, I've been seeing you've been into a lot of poker and you texted me, I have no idea what I am doing. You're def going to win. Ha ha. So I was like, oh, this jabroni's going to be trash.
You had it. You could have literally moved like any other pawn in the game and I was screwed. I'd be like trying to take a pawn that's not there and be like, oh, what do I do? My plan's ruined.